is that it is more readable than traditional for loop. So syntax or in. This is the syntax. So let me do one program on for each loop.
Ishan can show the syntax. It's writing it down.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Thanks.
Full column, then ARR1. So in order to print a particular array, instead of using the traditional for loop, we are using for each loop or enhanced for loop or advanced for loop, we can say. This for each loop, inside this for loop, int, in the right hand, whatever we declare this array, the various reference variable that will be mentioned in the right hand side, and its data type is integer. So int a, any variable name here, then colon, and this one. So this is the for each loop. So let me show another example of for each loop using the string data type. Colon here a and here string. So in this in this for each loop, we are not mentioned giving the initialization and the condition, the initial and final conditions. Means we are not mentioning that I equal to 0 and I less than 3 something. We are simply putting this colon and mentioning the variable name over here. And this variable belongs to string data type and it is printing the required thing. Yes, Priyanka?
Hello.
Yes, Priyanka?
So here, line number 8 for condition string B colon A. So what exactly we are doing? Basically, we are assigning a array value to string B variable, right?
Yeah.
So why here we have used a colon? Why not equal sign? Because equal is also for assigning the value, right?
No, because this is the syntax of for each loop. So for each loop, here the colon is mentioned. Right hand side will be this variable name, and left hand side will be the data type this particular variable A belongs to. Then after that, another variable name. So this is the syntax of for each loop.
Okay.
Ishan, using this for advanced for loop because there's no checking conditions, no? It's mainly used for printing.
Yeah. Yes.
No conditions are checked, right? By incrementing, no such.
No. It is mostly used in case of arrays, collections, and maps.
Okay, just read and print only for that.
Yes. For better readability, it is used. Yes, Manohar.
Ishan, can you tell me, so what is the difference? What are the difference are there? Like for loop and for each loop?
In for loop, we are simply mentioning the conditions like let's say for loop. For loop here we are mentioning the initial condition and final conditions. Whereas in case of for each loop, we are simply directly writing it. And for loop we can use anywhere. Anywhere we can use the for loop. But for each loop is especially used in case of arrays and collection. And here in for each loop, we are not providing any particular conditions. That up to what iteration it will go, we are not providing. We are simply mentioning the variable name and the in the right hand side and the data types associated with it on the left hand side.
Okay, son. I was asked this question once.
Sir, can you print ln Ram Vishnu line by line?
ln here.
Mm.
ln it will print line by line.
Okay.
ln will move next.
Ishan, can you print same array?
Yes, Ganesh.
Same array in console? How we can print same thing?
Same array in console.
Along with that comma and that one.
Same array, I'm not getting. Yes, Vijay. I can't, your voice is not audible. Yes, now I can hear. In this line number 8 you want explanation. Okay. So in line number 6, I have declared an array of string data type, string A square bracket equal to Ram Vishnu Vim. Then I took then inside the for loop, I put one colon, and in the right hand side, I mentioned the variable name, that is A, and A belongs to the data type, that is string. So string I have mentioned in the left hand side. Then I have given B as another variable. So string B colon A. Then line number 10, and I printed the same B. So it gives this output.
Ishan,
Yes, Jasri.
what if we want to print only one value from that array? I mean, only Ram or only Vishnu or only Beam. Is it possible to print only one value?
Only one value.
Yeah. I mean to say only one value from that array, not entire array.
For this, we have to use normal for loop.
Okay.
Yeah, that yes, if
Yes, got it. Hello.
yes, Priyanka.
In the array, if there is only one value, right? Only Ram, then what will happen?
Mm-hmm. The RAM is there.
Okay, then Ram value will execute 100.
Mm.
Okay.
Ishan, A representing to that how many elements in present and like that for each element that A is representing or what?
Where?
Means that A value representing to that array value element or that string reference value.
A is referencing to both the string B.
If you in sysout, can you print plus A also and uncomment first array
Here B plus A.
plus A and uncomment first to sixth line, sixth number line.
Uncomment sixth number. Okay.
If you want to find the index, then how we can find the
Want to find the
index?
index.
Index of Ram, index of Vishnu, like that.
Okay. In that case, we have to use normal for loop, not for each. Yeah, like this we can find index.
With the for each loop, can you uncomment that for each loop and submit this below loop? Comment below loop. And don't run.
And what I will comment below.
Yeah, below one, can you comment all? Can you take int index is equal to 0 at starting? At
Int index
line number
equal to
7.
0. Line
At
number
line number 7, can you take int index is equal to 0?
int index equal to 0.
And can you, in that sysout statement, can you add index middle in middle somewhere?
Here.
Sysout not if not required, just remove it.
This one.
In sysout statement, can you add index?
Here in sysout index.
Index and that a also. With concatenate a also you can add.
Index plus a.
Hmm? No, not like that. Double inverted comma and again plus a like that you can add.
Okay.
Plus a, not
Okay. Plus a.
oh, okay. What comma?
Okay.
Instead of a b, I think we need to write there. I think b is fine.
Instead of
Index double inverted comma b. Yes, okay. B actually is reference variable. Nothing.
The line number 8, the index is reference variable. Okay. We are not mentioning the index over there. We are just taking the index as a variable for int. So whatever you will print, it will print the value. So in the line number 8, we have initialized and declared the value of index is 0. So if you'll just print out index, so it will take 0. Nothing else. It will not show the index.
Index plus plus we can do, right? Below line number 11 can do index plus plus. And comment line number 13 also. Yeah, now we can. We are getting.
Ishan, here you're directly giving the value, no? So if we have to fetch RAM a of 0, that way we can give if a of 0.
in line 17.
Not particularly as such line. I'm saying that with the logic by giving a of 0 or a of 1, using that method, can we fetch the value of
Yeah,
Ram
yeah.
and Vishnu?
Mhm. So now it is giving index using this for each loop. So any more questions on for each loop?
Hello, Ishan, can you go to the document?
Which document? Here?
Here, yes. Actually, can you explain this entry control and exit control? I did not get this point.
While loop is an entry control loop because during the time of entry inside the loop, the condition is checked. So in case of while loop, we are first first we are checking the condition, then only the loop is getting executed. And in case of do while loop, it is known as exit control loop because it will execute at least once. After that, only it will check for the condition. So we will mention any data type int a equal to 12. So in case of do while loop, it will print at least once, that is the 12 value it will print. Then only it will move into this while and check the condition. Means at the exit of the loop, it will check the condition. So this is the exit control loop.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Okay, any more questions? Anyone?
Ishan, can you do some more programs on pattern? Not today, maybe on upcoming classes.
On which one?
Pattern, design pattern.
Pattern. Okay, okay.
Star.
Star design. Okay, we'll go through it once and we'll announce
Okay.
it. Okay, then Manjunath, are you available to share your screen?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, share your screen.
I told one
Yes, that
interrogation.
program. Yeah, that. Do that program.
This is the one, that one.
Okay. Oh, this is that data provider one. Okay, can you just run it once?
Okay, I will run this. It will run 3 times, and also it is printed. Uh, these are 3 rows. I put it in the Excel sheet.
Okay.
Manjunath, first name, last name, mobile number, and password. I will show my Excel sheet also. This is the Excel sheet.
Okay.
First line is the headings like first name, last name, and all.
Hmm.
In the program, I will. This is my test codes for first name, surname, mail ID, and password.
Hmm.
Here I use the data provider. Inside
Okay.
the data provider, I used Excel data. Here in the file input, I attached the location of the file and workbook factory to create. And after that, I fetching the data from this data sheet. Uh, After this data sheet, we have to pass this method. What this message will do is it will execute every rows until it will get null.
Okay.
This is S1 dot get physical number of rows. If I print this row, I will get these values, these three values.
Hmm.
I am printed this row only here. This is a row at index I, and here
So this is the method you have used, get physical number of rows.
yes.
Okay. And inside the for loop, you have mentioned that I minus 1, then 0.
Here I mentioned I, but we can change this one.
Hmm.
Row count minus 1. This is a row count. It will take directly uh, uh, until we get the null row.
Hmm.
Don't want to mention here minus 3 and all.
Hmm.
I will run this one now. Okay. It is showing array index of component.
Instead of less than equal to, you can use less than, right? Um,
Once again, I will make some difference here. Yes, yeah, it's working. We are passed with it printed 3 rows. No need to use any values in the for loop.
Hmm.
For this, we can use this method.
Okay. So since we have taken I equal to 1, that's why we have mentioned data I minus 1.
No, I is equal to 1 means in first row we have only header, right?
Yes.
That's why I mentioned, right? If you start username and password from here only, we can take 0.
Hmm.
That's why here also, if you start with 0, no need to mention 1. We just simply
Hmm.
mention 1, I only. I have 0th
Okay.
row, I
Hmm.
have first row, I have second row, like this only. Second column,
Hmm.
not row. This is column. Row it will take automatically using this index.
Hmm.
This is for number of columns. If in the in column, first row, first thing is something like header, right? That's why you mentioning -1.
Yes. So can you share this code in the chat?
Okay.
Share with me too. Manjuna,
Hello.
share with me too.
Okay, bro. And also I ask with one more question.
Yes,
Uh,
Manjuna.
if you get no such element exception in your program,
Okay.
what is your uh, something like
Approach. How will you
what is your
handle?
approach? What is your approach? Yes.
Okay. You get no such element.
Uh, why you are we getting? What will do if you get no such element exception? What are your approaches to solve that problem?
Okay.
We'll
So
use weights, no? Weights.
Not only when there are many approaches, like why you get no such elements because of that synchronization issues.
mm, mm,
And if
Yeah.
you have any frame iframes, then also it will
yes.
show no such element exception only.
Mm,
Uh, if in case we are not writing, we are not wrote a proper eh, paths locator with locators,
mm,
that also give no such elements only. And if it is like something like shadow DOM,
Shadow DOM, yes. Then also we get no such
uh,
element.
no such exception only. I told this
Mm,
much only. This much only I don't know what's it that time. But there are some other approaches also there.
okay. Okay. It was your which interview?
It is one of the product-based company.
Okay.
I will share the questions. I have the question.
Okay, you can share the question so that I can share here to everyone in the group.
Okay, I will share it.
Can we also discuss those questions in the upcoming classes?
Yeah, sure, we can. We'll discuss.
Oh, thanks,
I
Manjuna.
think
Thanks, Ishan.
if everybody will bring their share the questions, we'll have a discussion. Whoever is facing any walk-in recently or any virtual interviews, they can bring up the questions.
And also one more question. Can we minimize the windows in web automation?
Can
Hello.
we minim yes, can we minimize window using web automation?
Is it possible?
Yeah, that like that maximize only we can minimize also, right? I think.
No, the maximum is there, but minimize there is no option in Selenium, right? For minimize.
Do that, right? The same way we maximize, the same way we minimize too. There is another
Minimize
option.
also there, I think, in Method.
No, it is not there. Check once.
Yes, you didn't check that, and then let check it once because there is two options over there. One is maximize and another is minimize.
Yes.
That driver
Dot.
Okay.
Just try it once.
Driver.
Raman learns, but everything will be on the minimize. Okay, you will not be able to see that what is happening.
Okay. Yes, minimize is also there. Okay.
Yeah, maximize and minimize both options. Driver dot to manage, then minimize. Yes.
Yes,
this
yes,
method.
it is.
Yes, Vishal, what happened? We shall see.
Sir, I put a message to you.
Yeah, that you okay. Okay, we'll meet on second half.
At 4 only, sir, it is.
At 4 you are having the interview.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, then can we meet on 2:45?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay, for the video recording, I will talk with the team to upload in the application because I was reminded that to not share directly with students. So I will talk with the team to assign in the application.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir, can you send that before we discussed about Selenium code, which is Manjunath Meta code? Can you share that?
Yeah. That Manjunath's code. Yeah, I will share that.
Okay.
Okay, then, guys. Thank you. We'll meet tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Vishnu. Bye.
Recording stopped.
Thank you.